Hi, my name's Darren Shan and my new book coming out in May is The Thin Executioner. It's a story about a boy called Jebel Rum whose father is the executioner of a very big city. When his father disgraces Jebel in public, Jebel must undertake a quest to the lair of a mysterious legendary fire god to try to gain immense powers and strength which will allow him to replace his father and become the Thin Executioner. I'm going to read out a short extract from the book. It comes from very early on when Jebel has decided to quest. Questing is a very difficult process. He's going to have to go on a journey of hundreds of miles through very hostile terrain. But before he does it, he has to go to the High Lord of the city, a man called Wadi Alg, and request his permission to go on this quest. So the scene I'm going to read out comes when Jebel meets Wadi Alg and is trying to get permission to go on his quest to a mountain of a fire god. The mountain's called Tubaygat, and the fire god is Saba-Eid. Jebel was standing inside the fabled Hall of Quests. Only the High Lord and questers ever set foot here. Jebel had heard many tales of the hall, but it was a vast cavern lined with human skulls, guarded by a monstrous hound. But in fact, the hall was a cramped, dark cellar, with a thin chimney rising from the centre above a small fire. Wadi Alg moved closer to the fire. It was kept burning at all times, but usually it was a dim glow. It was only fanned fully to life when it was needed to heat a branding iron. "Don't let this room's appearance deceive you," the High Lord said. "This is a holy room. That fire was originally ignited with an ember taken from Saba-Eid's den. It is a godly flame which we have kept alive these many centuries. If you swear to quest, you will be swearing it to Saba-Eid himself. If you are to change your mind, do it now before you give your word to a god." Jebel gulped, then said, "I'm not going to change my mind." "So be it." The head of a small branding iron had been rammed into the heart of the fire. Wadi Alg took hold of the handle and said, "Come here." When the boy was standing beside him, Wadi Alg said, "State your name." "I'm Jebel Rum." "Do you swear to quest to Tubaygat and petition Saba-Eid?" "I so swear." "Do you swear to abide by the laws of the quest?" "I so swear." "Do you swear to give your life if necessary and to have it held without value by everyone in this country if you return from your quest unsuccessfully?" "I so swear." "Then I grant you permission to quest." The High Lord picked up the brand. The head glowed white hot. Without any warning, he grabbed Jebel's right wrist, then drove the head of the brand into the flesh of Jebel's forearm. Jebel had expected the pain, but even so, he couldn't help gasping and pulling away from the burning heat. Wadi Alg held the boy firmly, only releasing him when he caught the smell of burning flesh. Jebel fell away from the High Lord, clutching his arm to his chest, squeezing the flesh above the mark left by the brand, trying to cut off the pain. It was far worse than he had anticipated. "Show me your arm." Wadi Alg examined the brand. It was an ugly red colour, but the lines were solid, a coiled, fiery cobra. "While you live, this will be your proudest mark." The High Lord sounded almost envious. "Very few have the courage to quest to Tubaygat. Even if you fail, you can be proud of the choice you have made. Your family will boast of you from this day forward." Jebel took comfort from the High Lord's words. Gritting his teeth against the pain, he wiped sweat from his forehead and said, "Thank you for making it a clean brand, my lord." Wadi Alg laughed. I've had lots of practice. Then he slapped Jebel's back and guided him to the door. Come, let us prepare for your departure. You must leave this city immediately. Your quest starts now, Jebel Rum.